First at 5 o'clock, West Michigan hospitals are still at near capacity, and in some cases, they're turning away patients as thousands of new cases are diagnosed daily.
Now, despite the relatively small number of children who die from the virus, that toll is still significant enough to push COVID into the top 10 causes of death in that age group. That's according to MD-HHS.
And that highlights the importance to vaccinate children 5 and older. 13 on your side's Charlie Tinker joins us now live with new data from the White House and what the state is saying tonight. Charlie.
Hey, hello guys. The White House says those numbers that it's receiving are promising. You know, even a redemption of that sluggish initial rollout. The Kent County Health Department here just as happy with some of the numbers they are seeing, but they still have a lot of appointments left to fill, and that is national.
This is very encouraging.
New numbers out this week show more than 2.5 million kids already have that first shot in the books. That's less than 2 weeks after the CDC gave it the long-awaited green light.
In the first 10 full days since this program has hit its full strength, we got 10% of kids vaccinated. It took us 50 days to get to 10% of adults to get their very first shot. So we're up to a great start.
And that, says the White House vaccine coordinator, is momentum they want to build on in the run-up to holiday gatherings. Experts warn it could light a fire under already surging case counts.
Now more than ever, it's important.
It's a stat Michigan health officials likely hope to mirror.
We've seen more patients in the hospital with COVID, kids specifically, with both COVID infection and then multisystem inflammatory syndrome in children, or MISC, within the last few months, more than we really have throughout the entire rest of the pandemic.
State health officials held a virtual town hall Thursday, answering questions as the state's sky-high daily totals continued to lead the nation. That includes more kids exhibiting the symptoms of so-called long COVID, which can be debilitating, even if their experience with the virus itself stayed on the mild side.
The takeaway, I think, is that it's even more important to get vaccinated now that our state numbers are higher. We're heading into winter. We're heading into the holidays.
If mom and dad set up a first dose appointment this week, the White House says it would mean fully vaccinated by Christmas.
Look, vaccinating your kid is an important decision and people take it very seriously. That's why we're encouraging parents to talk to their pediatricians, talk to their family physicians, ask those questions.
Just really reiterating that message from the White House. Now, in terms of Kent County, they do still have a vaccine clinic scheduled for this weekend. They've got a lot of appointments left to fill. You will find that information posted for you shortly at 13onyourside.com, so you can get involved with that. That mandate for companies with 100 plus employees, meanwhile, still in limbo. I did ask the White House about that. What comes next? You'll hear that answer tonight at 6.